Hello everyone. Today we're going to talk about words like everyone. These are indefinite pronouns. Indefinite pronouns. Okay? Now, I just said hello everyone. Everyone. I can also say hello everybody. These are the same. Everyone, everyone, everybody. Okay? One word. One word. First, talk about how we use any and some. We saw these before. Now first, let's talk about some. Some is usually used in positive sentences, and we don't know how much. So for example, I bought some milk yesterday. I bought some milk yesterday. How much milk? I don't know, but some. Okay? Now, another example. There are some books on the table. There are some books on the table. How many books? We don't know, but we know there are some books on the table. And one more example. There is some milk in the fridge. Okay, remember, this is short for refrigerator. So there is some milk in the fridge. How much? We don't know. 1 liter, 2 liters, this much? We don't know. Okay? Now remember, with these, we look here to choose the verb. Okay? Some books are. Okay? So we have to look backwards. Some milk. Milk is non-count, so we have to use is. Okay? Now, when we're using negative or questions, we use any. So, here's an example. I didn't buy any milk yesterday. I didn't buy any milk yesterday. So this one is negative. I didn't buy any milk yesterday. There aren't any books on the table. There aren't any books on the table. Okay? Not. So again, this is negative. Is there any milk in the fridge? So this one is a question. Is there any milk in the fridge? Okay? So any is used for negative and questions. Now, we can also use some and any to talk about people, places, and things. Any can be used for negatives and questions, like we saw here. Any for negatives or questions. Some can be used for positive things, usually. Every can be used for positive, negative, or questions. And finally, no is used for negative. This one should be easy, okay? So any is for negatives and questions. Some is usually with positives. Every can be used for positive, negative, and questions. And no is only used for negatives. Now, on your screen, you can see a complete chart with people, objects, and places. Now, the first one is any. For people, we can use anyone or anybody. For things, anything. And for place, anywhere. All right? The next one is some. We have someone, somebody, same. Something, somewhere. With every, we have everyone, everybody, everything, and everywhere. And then finally we have no. No one, nobody, nothing, nowhere. Okay, so it's definitely negative. Now, let's look at some sentences using these, and you can see how they look. Now, first of all, I'm speaking to someone on the telephone right now. I'm speaking to someone on the telephone right now. I guess I know who it is, but you don't know. It's not important. I'm speaking to someone on the telephone. Okay, another example. He saw something in the sky last night. He saw something in the sky last night. Maybe a UFO. Okay, he saw something in the sky last night. Finally, my keys are somewhere in the living room. Where are your keys? Oh, my keys are somewhere in the living room. So this is a place. Now, all of these are positive. We have a little bit of information, but not complete. Maybe it's not necessary. Okay? Now, we don't know, maybe we don't want to know, and we can also use someone or somebody to ask questions if we think the answer will be positive. So look at this. Are you meeting somebody later? Are you meeting somebody later? I think you are meeting somebody later. So I think you will say yes. Okay, are you meeting somebody later? Yes, I am. Now, if I don't know, are you meeting anyone later? I don't know. Are you meeting anyone later? Maybe yes, maybe no. Okay, so this one has a positive idea. This one, you don't know. Okay? Now, when we talk about something, someone, somewhere, somebody, it's always with a singular verb after is. So, for example, let me make some room here. There is something on the table. There's something on the table. Okay, now, this is considered like an it. Okay, it's only one thing. So we have is. There is something on the table. Not there are. Okay, so there is something on the table is correct. We can't say are. All right? Okay, now let's talk about any. And we'll give you some examples of sentences with any. And remember, any is with negatives or questions. So here are some examples. I didn't see anyone that I knew at the party last night. Okay, so this one is negative. I didn't see anyone that I knew at the party last night. Okay? Now, do you know anyone here? You can ask this at a party. Do you know anyone here? So this is a question. I don't know the answer. Do you know anyone here? Here's another one. There isn't anything, like any food, to eat. So this one is negative. There isn't anything to eat. Okay, do you want anything to drink? Now, obviously this is a question. So, do you want anything to drink? Yes, please, I'll have cola. Okay, two more examples. She isn't going anywhere interesting tonight. She isn't going anywhere interesting tonight. Negative, anywhere. This is the place. So this is a negative sentence. And one more question. Did you go anywhere interesting yesterday? Question. Did you go anywhere interesting yesterday? Okay, now again, for these, we use the any in negative and questions about a person, and we could say anybody here, of course. Anybody is possible. So we talk about the person, a thing, or a place. If we're asking questions or using a negative. Now, if we look at this one, you cannot use, again, this is considered singular, one. So there isn't anything, okay? For example, is there anything in your bag? Is there anything in your bag? Okay, question. Anything? We look back and we use is. Always singular. Singular, singular. Okay, we do not use are. All right, is there anything in your bag? No are here. Okay, now let's talk about every. Now this one you've heard before. Every, da-da-da. And it can be used in just about any situation. So here's some examples. She's asking everyone to her birthday party. She's asking everyone to her birthday party. That's positive. So this is positive. Did you say hello to everyone? Did you say hello to everyone? Okay. So this one's a question. He was rude. He didn't say goodbye to everyone. Okay? He was rude. He didn't say goodbye to everyone. Okay? So this is an example of using it in the negative. Some more examples with thing. He likes everything on his pizza. He likes everything on his pizza. Mushrooms, green peppers, cheese, more cheese, onions, everything. Okay? Question. Did you see everything in the museum? Did you see everything in the museum? Okay, so this is positive, this is a question, and here's a negative. I didn't eat everything. I didn't eat everything. I was full. I didn't eat everything. Okay? There was a little bit left. So positive, question, and negative for everything. Okay? Now there's more examples coming. Let's make some room here. Now the last one, of course, is everywhere. So he is looking everywhere for his keys. We do this sometimes. He is looking everywhere for his keys. Okay, and then they're in his pocket. So he is looking everywhere for his keys. This one is positive. Here comes a question. Did you go everywhere when you visited America? Did you go everywhere when you visited America? I don't think so. Okay? And you can't go everywhere in one day. So here's the negative. You can't go everywhere in one day. It's impossible. Now, again, with every, we know every means every pen. So our mind thinks, oh, 3. But the grammar says one group. Okay? So we say every pen is white, this part. Every pen is white. Everything is white. But it's is. All right? So here's an example. Everyone is coming to the party. Everyone is coming to the party, not are. Okay? So this one's okay. You cannot say are. No, are. No, no, no. Okay? If you think of it as a group, everyone group is coming to the party. Okay? This one is difficult, but you have to remember it. Okay, now let's talk about no. Now, no, of course, is negative. No. Okay. No is negative. All right, now, here we go. There is no one in the class. There is no one in the class. Now look at, this is 2 words. 2 words. Okay? We can't write it like this. Right? 2 words. Now this is a positive statement. There is no one in the class. We understand it means 0. There was nothing on TV last night. There was nothing on TV last night. This is normal, okay? So again, it's positive. I'm going nowhere. I'm going nowhere. Now, we can say this, but actually what we usually say is I'm not going anywhere. So these 2 are the same. This is good for an example, but this is more normal. Okay? All right. Now, again, when we use this as a positive, we only use these as a positive. We cannot say a negative and nothing. So here's an example. This is a bad example. I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. We have a negative and a negative. And you know if you have a negative plus a negative, you have a positive. So what this means is I know something. Okay? Now, you might hear this in movies, but it's not correct. I don't know nothing. Okay? So we have to change it, and we say either I don't know anything or I don't know anything. I know something or I don't know anything. Okay? Now, again, no one, nothing, nowhere is singular, so you have to use the singular verb for there is, or no one is in the class. So, for example, there is nothing in my pocket. Okay? There is nothing in my pocket. You cannot use are. There is nothing in my pocket. Right? Singular. Okay, now, let's practice using these words. Assistants, here we go. I'm going to ask you some questions. So, Ali, are you doing anything interesting after class?
I am going to go to the cinema.
Is anybody famous in the film?
Yes, Tom Cruise is in the film.
Oh, that's good. I like Tom Cruise. So, Isabel, did you eat anything for breakfast this morning?
No, I didn't eat anything. I got up late.
Ah, that's too bad. You should eat breakfast. Did you go anywhere special this morning?
Yes, I came to the school.
Oh, that's the right answer. Okay. Susan, did you speak to anybody on the phone yesterday?
Yes, I spoke to someone. I spoke to my sister.
Okay. Did you talk about anything interesting?
Yes, she's told me something, but it's a secret.
Ooh, you can tell me. All right. So, Ali, ask Susan a question using anywhere.
Susan, are you going somewhere?
Anywhere? Try it.
Susan, are you going anywhere interesting on your trip?
Yes, I'm going to go to Moscow.
Good. Now, Susan, ask Isabel a question using anything.
Isabel, are you reading anything interesting at the moment?
Yes, I'm reading an interesting book.
Okay. Are you reading it in English?
Yes, I am.
Oh, good girl. Okay, Isabel, ask Ali a question using anybody.
Ali, are you going to the cinema with anybody?
No, I'm going alone. Do you want to come with me?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, that was very good. All right, now we're going to do some more practice. And if you look at the screen again, you have the chart with people, things, and places. Now, what we're going to do is look at some sentences one by one. You think about the answer, and our assistants will give the answer. So let me make some room on the board first, and then we'll look at the sentences.